What's good, y'all? Welcome to my E3 2018 predictions video. So yeah, here we're going to be discussing what I expect to happen at each of the conferences. Mine's Bethesda. I'm not going to talk about Bethesda because last year Bethesda didn't really have much to show, and this year doesn't seem like they're going to have much to show. People are saying like, oh yeah, they're going to be like the killer of the. They're going to win like E3 because if they case they'll probably announce apparently there's like this new sci-fi game they're working on called like Starfighter or something, and they may bring out Elder Scrolls 6. But I still feel like that's gonna be enough for them to like, oh yeah, they won the contest. I don't really have that much. I mean, I do want to play Skyrim one day, but we don't even in the Starfire game has even been confirmed. So yeah, I'm not going to discuss about Bethesda, but we are. So I'm going to be discussing first EA, then Ubisoft, then Nintendo, then Microsoft, and then we're ending it with Sony, which I do think they're going to win the show, like they've done for the past 3 years. So, let's start off with EA, which of course is being kind of a Battlefront 2 footage. Okay, what I expect to see there is of course Anthem. We know that we're going to get a new trailer for Anthem, so hopefully maybe we also get a new release date as well, because what I saw of Anthem last year looked really damn good, and I'm really happy to see it. I feel like their big game that they're going to be really pushing for E3 will be Battlefield 5, which, okay, I'm probably going to get shit for this, but if you guys want to know what my thoughts are on the whole controversy surrounding Battlefield 5, which for those of you who don't know, in the teaser trailer for Battlefield 5, and on the cover, it has a woman with a missing arm that has a mechanical arm, and she's like the forefront of the trail, kicking ass and taking names, help save, so help a dude. She's on the cover. A lot of people are pissed about that. I feel like you can watch the trailer yourself and like dig around the internet if you want to get more context. But that's pretty much like the summarized version. Me personally, I honestly don't give a shit, because I'm not even really that big of a guy on Battlefield or shooters, or for these first-person shooters until this and COD. Black Ops 4, I'm not even gonna bother with that game because they cut out the single player. I'm like, nah. They have like a new Fortnite Battle Royale mode in there just because that's what the kids are playing nowadays. PUBG and Fortnite. I play neither of those games. I don't really have any interest in playing those games. But personally, I also don't care. Now I can understand why some people are pissed. Because it is definitely not historical. While yes, women did have a role in World War II, they were not on the front lines, at least to my knowledge, that much, and especially they would have enlisted someone with a missing arm. So I can understand why people are pissed, and then I can understand why people are pissed just on the trailer, because it does look kind of like COD. Because when I was watching the trailer, when I was watching this one video discussing about it, there was so much batshit shit. There was shit blowing up left and right, tanks running through buildings and shit. It looked cool. But that's definitely not Battlefield, especially when you compare it to what Battlefield 1. But Battlefield 1 got announced 2 years ago. I was hyped for that game. I was like, holy shit, a game said World War 1? Holy shit, this is me. I played open beta. I did what I play, although my controller was locked up a bunch of times for some reason. I was playing on the PS4. But yeah, I think Battlefield probably the big game they're gonna really be pushing is like they did last year, where they were really pushing Battlefront 2 with that whole at the end of the Congo they had 25-minute gameplay of a 64 player multiplayer match and the prequels. I thought they're gonna do a Battlefield 5. They're gonna have 64 players. That's gonna be the end of the show. That's what they're gonna be really pushing. One thing I also want to know, speaking of Star Wars, is Star Wars games, because we know that there have been development of a few Star Wars games that we've seen fuck all of. The game that Respawn is developing. We have no idea what the hell that game is yet. I hope to God they show off that game, because it's been 2 years with dead silence. Come on, EA. Show me something of what Respawn is working on with the Star Wars game, what the visceral Star Wars game has now become. I honestly expect it to be some really remarkable transactions. They of course closed down Visceral, and they're replacing the game, and they have a different team working on that game now and such. I don't know. It could work. It might not. We don't know. They said it's gonna be their version of Destiny or whatever. I don't know. Whatever. We don't know what that's about. But yeah, I definitely want to see what Respawn's working on, because judging from the little teaser they showed a couple years back, it looks like they're going to be having something that's very lightsaber. Maybe something like a sequel to the Jedi Knight series or something. I don't know. I just want to know what the hell Respawn's up to, and what the Visceral game has come out, and maybe announcing Battlefront 3. I'll play it, I'll buy it, because I love Star Wars, and I really did Battlefront 2. The campaign, anyway, I haven't really touched the multiplayer. I did the way I saw of it, yes, I know about the microtransactions and all that, but that is bullshit, but, whatever. So, yeah, that's what I gotta say about EA, is I want to see more Anthem, maybe release date some straight up gameplay, what the new Star Wars games, like, by Respawn Visceral are up to, what those games have become, as well as, probably seeing a lot more Battlefront 5, Battlefield 5, I should say. We're going to see that'll probably be like their big game they're going to be really pushing. And, of course, yeah, that's about it. Like, there's nothing really else. I could be missing some games for me because I don't have a script written. This is just like I'm just like shooting from the hip at this point. But yeah, Star Wars. Star Wars. Star Wars Battlefield and Anthem is what I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to see EA's press conference. Just hopefully we get something really good. Battlefield 5, I'm just curious how that's gonna play because EA's that's gonna have to pull out all the stuff to get people convinced after the whole controversy around Battlefield 5. So yeah, now let's move on to Ubisoft. Now from Ubisoft, what I really want to see is a new Splinter Cell game, because we've heard rumors and rumblings that we may be getting a new Splinter Cell game. I hope to God, because I really love Splinter Cell. I really dig what I saw. I really dig what I played. Yes, I know it's not really real Splinter Cell. That was a lot more action focused, but that's the one of the ones I've really played a lot of. I have seen Blacklist. I really dig what I saw Blacklist. So yeah, I'm looking forward if there is going to be a new Splinter Cell game. That's what I would like to see. Of course, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, that has been confirmed. Hopefully we may see, so it looks, and apparently it's going to be taking place in ancient Greece. So that could be fun to see. Maybe we'll see hanging out in Sparta and shit. Rumors of a new Watch Dogs game is also there. Hopefully that's a thing, because I really would love to see Watch Dogs 3. I loved Watch Dogs. I really did when I saw Watch Dogs 2 when I played the demo of it. And yeah, I want to see Watch Dogs 3. And I love this series. So yeah. Watch Dogs 3, Skull and Bones is definitely another game I want to see, because I did what we saw that either. That was like one of the surprisers of last year. Beyond Good and Evil, I think that was also at Ubisoft as well, so nice to see that one as well. I mean, I did what I saw. It looks pretty cool, and yeah, did what I saw of that, and what else got it? Yeah, because apparently I've heard a lot of things about Beyond Good and Evil 2. It's like No Man's Sky meets Destiny, or No Man's Sky meets a Sea of Thieves, but it's actually good. I saw Angry Joe had this gameplay show at his video of his top most anticipated games to see at E3. I really did like the extra gameplay we saw of it. So yeah, Beyond Good and Evil 2. Skull and Bones. Assassin's Creed, hopefully a new Splinter Cell game, and hopefully Watch Dogs 3 also gets confirmed, because I really like Watch Dogs. I hope that series continues, because I really love it. But I feel like Assassin's Creed also is gonna be their main game they're gonna be really pushing in the conference. Hopefully it's not like you're not back to their annual formula. They do have it's bi-yearly, where every 2 years we get a new AC game, and the other game between that we get I don't know, Splinter Cell or Watch Dogs. Whatever the case may be, I'm interested to see, and Ubisoft could end up being a surprise for this year, like they were last. Because last year they announced a lot of good games that had a few surprise hits on their hands. So yeah, looking forward to what they have in store for us this year. Now for Nintendo, I don't really have much to say, because we haven't really seen much that I'm really excited for from Nintendo. But I gotta say, guys, WWE 2K18 on the Switch looks like shit. I mean, I know this really doesn't do it, but I just gotta say, this game looks like. If you guys have not seen what WWE 2K18 looks like on Switch, look it up. It's one of the worst looking games on the Switch you'll ever see, and the frame rate is absolute garbage. It's like 20 frames at best. I'd be like, check out Digital Foundry. They did a whole video on it, and oh my god, was I so shocked. Because I assumed the game had some level of downgrade. I think I may have been like, this game looks like a PSP game. It doesn't even look as good as the 360 version. The 360 version looks better than the Switch version. Keep in mind, the Switch is supposed to be more powerful than the Wii U. So it should be more powerful than the 360, but whatever. Enough of that little tirade there. From Nintendo, they announced a new Pokemon game. What was it, like Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu? It's like Pokemon Go, but it says you don't have to go outside. Okay, I'm not really that interested. But Metroid Prime 4, I want to see stuff from that game. Gameplay, a trailer, something. That's like my main thing I want to see from Nintendo's spotlight on E3. Is without a doubt more Metroid Prime 4, because I hope that ends up being a big focus there. Like, you know, they show off, like, you know, here's some gameplay of Metroid Prime 4. Here's some at the tier, and they'll show some more so like the at the Trios event after the show. But that's definitely the main thing I want to see from Nintendo, is without a doubt Metroid Prime 4. No, there's nothing really else that comes to my mind that I'm like, oh yeah, I definitely want to see that, because there hasn't really been nothing else I'm really hyped for, minus Metroid Prime 4, but yeah. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about Nintendo. Now let's move on to Microsoft. Now for Microsoft, what I really want to see is Halo 6. We've heard rumors about Halo 6 being in development. I just hope, because I played Halo 5 while I was in Bahrain at the Teen Center. It's pretty much just like, you know, this little area on the base while I was in Bahrain where, you know, kids pretty much could just, you know, chill and, you know, hang out, do homework, play video games, of course. And they had Halo 5 with their Xbox One, and I played that game, and I really did Halo 5. Now I'm not going to call it one of the best Halo games out there, because... And when you compare it to, you know, the original trilogy or, you know, Halo 4. Now, granted, I haven't really beat any Halo games. I haven't even really beat Halo 5. I just got really far in the game. But from what I played of Halo 5, I really did enjoy it. Yeah, so I really want to see Halo 6 and, you know, I know last year I also predicted that we're going to get Halo 3 Anniversary. That didn't happen, which kind of sucks. Because I was really hoping for Halo 3 Anniversary, but hey... You win some, you lose some. Maybe one day I'm not expecting them to announce it this year because the 10-year anniversary happened last year, so I don't expect them to do it now. They did announce that, you know, the Xbox 360 is backwards compatible with, you know, with the Xbox One now, so that's cool. So you can play, you know, the original game and you don't have to buy the Master Chief Collection, which is a nice little thing for the Halo 3's anniversary, I guess. But yeah. Yeah, Halo 6 is definitely want to see. Gears 5 is gonna probably get announced there as well. Maybe Assassin's Creed Odyssey will probably get shown off there, and Ubisoft. I feel like it's gonna have a bigger push there. I think also Anthem might be there because last year Anthem had had the trailer debut at Microsoft's press conference instead of EA's press conference. I think they just had a little trailer at EA's press conference, and they had the trailer and the gameplay shown off at Microsoft's press conference, if I remember correctly. Shadow Tomb Raider might get shown off there as well, or they could show it off at Sony's. Yeah, there's not really much Assassin's Creed will probably get shown off there. Halo 6, that's what I really want to see is Halo 6. That's like the one game I'm like, come on, give me Halo 6, because I love the Halo franchise. Yeah, so Halo 6, Gears 5 will probably get announced there. They'll probably show off, some more stuff with, Project Scorpio, not Project Scorpio, Xbox One X. They'll probably show, hey, here's the game, Xbox One X. Maybe they'll show off some more, I don't know, DLC for Dragon Ball FighterZ, because that was announced there last year as well. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 might get announced at E3 this year too, hopefully. I like that because I dig the Xenoverse franchise. Yeah, Halo 6, Gears 4, and those are probably the games I'm definitely expecting to get announced there, and you'll probably see Shadow Tomb Raider footage might get shown off there, although they could show it off, or Squares could do it themselves on their live streams. Anthem will probably get shown up there as well, and yeah, Microsoft doesn't really have much for me to go off of. I mean, there was that huge leak, Rage 2 and some other games got confirmed leaks, but whatever. Yeah, but Halo 6, I feel like that's the one game I definitely want to see the most of is Halo 6, because I love the Halo franchise. I really want to see Halo 6 get announced, and hopefully we'll be focusing more on the Master Chief from that one. So yeah, Halo 6. Gears 5. I'm not really all that hyped for Gears because they don't really play the Gears War yet, but I expect that to probably also get announced there. They'll probably be the big sellers, at E3 times, hey, here's Halo 6, and hey, here's Gears 5. Get excited, please, So yeah, now let's move on to Sony. And man, I got a lot to say. Now for Sony. Whoo, Sony. This is my pick for winning game at E3. Like they have to prove. If you guys saw my E3 videos I did last year, you guys know I picked Sony as the victor. And the year before that, I picked Sony as the victor. And the year before that, I picked Sony as the victor. From when the Final Fantasy 7 remake was announced at E3 to now, Sony has just been demolishing the competition at E3. And of course, about guys, the Yakuza 6 footage is coming this part. I gotta say, Yakuza 6. I haven't played the previous Yakuza games, but from when I played this demo, holy shit, I want to play the other games, because the story. From little bits we saw in this demo, oh my god, the voice acting is stellar. If you guys are a fan of, gangsta stories and, very story-based, you don't mind reading subtitles, I highly bet you guys can check out the Yakuza series. It looks amazing. Super iPad tools also didn't reveal why you should play because I'll probably have that in the iCards above as well. Now for Sony, the one game I want to see the most there is the Final Fantasy VII Remake. We have got nothing but dead silence for like about a year now. I mean, we did have that one screenshot for like the 7th anniversary, for like Final Fantasy VII's anniversary or something, or Final Fantasy 30's anniversary. We haven't gotten a new trailer. We haven't gotten gameplay. We haven't gotten any real screenshots yet. Not that I know of, anyway. But that's definitely my main pick for E3 this year, is without a doubt Final Fantasy VII Remake, because I want this, because like, I mean, I know Square Enix is taking their sweet time and effort with this game, which please don't Square, take all the time you need. I will gladly wait for this game, but can you show us something? We've got nothing but dead silence for about a year, for about 2 years now. So, you know, can you give us something like, I don't know, some gameplay, a new trailer, a release date for the first episode? Something, please. That's always my big game I want to see there at E3, and that I want to see get there, is without doubt the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Another game I want to see to get there is, of course, Spider-Man PS4. That's going to be shown there. You know, the game's coming out this year, so they'll probably give that game a big push. The Last of Us Part 2. The Last of Us Part 2 better be at E3. Because hopefully we get, like, you know, a new trailer, or maybe some gameplay, you know. Because I want to see, you know, The Last of Us 2 in action. I want to see a release date, and I want to see some gameplay, because, oh my god, I love The Last of Us. Yeah, that's the one game I want to see the most there, is without doubt Final Fantasy VII Remake and Last of Us Part 2. Those are my top 2 games I want to see at Sony's press conference. Spider PS4, we know it's going to be there. They'll probably either give us a new trailer, or we'll get some gameplay. Hopefully both. And maybe we'll see what Miles' role is, and we'll see a little bit more what Miles' role is in the game, because I really want to know what Miles is up to in this game. Like I said, Shadow the Tomb Raider might show up at Sony's press conference. I don't know really what Shadow the Tomb Raider is going to show, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be Spider-Man 3. Now, here's when I start getting to theories. I think Persona 3 might get a remake announcement there. No, I'm not saying, now it could not be at E3. I might just be, wishful thinking at this point, but there had to have been more of a reason why Atlas gave Persona 3 its own dashing spin-off alongside with Persona 5. Other than the fact that, it's Persona 3, it's like one of the more popular ones there besides Persona, that's also with Persona 5, and then Persona 1, 2, they're kind of like just forgetting, like, oh yeah, those two games don't exist. I feel like Atlas was, like, released that data to test the waters of, them seeing, testing the waters of, like, what would people's reaction be like? How popular is Persona 3 still? Is it still marketable? Is it still profitable? Could they still use it? Like, so I feel like, because I don't know about the sales figures, and the games have been announced to come out stateside today actually, and we know that actually the games are going to be at E3. So any of you something going to go on to E3, maybe check out the games and tell me what you think of them in the comments below, or tweet at me. Get sponsored. Shameless plug. Anyway. Yeah, I feel like they might get announced a Persona 3 remake there. Whether it's gonna be a full-fledged remake, like it's a full-fledged, or they might just do like a rematch like they did with Persona 4 Golden. Whatever the case may be, I feel like they might announce one. If not, they'll maybe announce maybe the year next year when when the Western sales come in. But yeah, I'm not gonna like, oh yeah, there has to be a Persona 3 remake, otherwise I'm gonna be pissed. No, it's kind of like, I could kind of see maybe Atlas coming in and announcing it. I'm not saying that they will, but it would be cool. Death Stranding is another game that I definitely want to see there. We know that Kojima's gonna be there. He had, he posted on Twitter that that he's working on a new trailer. So we're definitely getting more Death Stranding. Cannot wait to see what the man has in store for us. Yeah, that's about it. What I got for definitely Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's like the main game I want to see there. Not Persona. The Last of Us Part 2 is another game I want to see there. Death Stranding we know is going to be there. Spider-Man PS4 we know is going to get something at E3. And Kingdom Hearts 3 is another game that I want to see get there. Maybe another gameplay demonstration or something. Yeah. Maybe Shenmue 3 might be there. I mean, they did announce Shenmue 3 at the E3 press conference in 2016. But yeah, the game has been like that size. I mean, I don't really follow the Kickstarter all that much, so I haven't really heard much about Shenmue 3. I honestly don't really care that much about Shenmue. I've never played the previous Shenmue games, so I have no idea what the hell's the story stats on that game. But I don't know. I mean, the game got announced, or maybe Shenmue 3 might have a small little appearance there. They might like, hey, here's some new gameplay for Shenmue 3. Get excited. Come on. I know you guys really want this, I don't know. But yeah, like I said, Shadow Tomb might also make his appearance at Sony's press conference, or they could do it at Microsoft. Yeah. Spider PS4. The Marvel games. The Marvel games. I want to see, the Square Enix, Crystal Dynamics Marvel game. Whatever that Avengers project. That game's been dead silent for about 2 years now. We have no idea what that game is. Hopefully we get something at this year's E3. Rumor has it it's a reboot of the Marvel Ultimate Alliance game, which I hope to God that is the idea, because I love Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. I hope it's more in the gameplay style of more Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 than Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1. In my personal opinion, I prefer Marvel Ultimate. I like Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 more than like Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1. In my personal opinion. So I hope to God that that's what the game is, because I love Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and I want there to be a Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, but this is probably the closest we get, because, Activision owns the rights for Marvel Ultimate Alliance, so they can't really do blah, 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 all that shit. But yeah, that's the main... Oh, and Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima. I want to see Ghost of Tsushima. We know that's... Sure, that game's going to have a big push there at E3. They'll probably give us either a new trailer, or they'll get a gameplay demonstration of Ghost of Tsushima, because, Sucker Punch, and I love Sucker Punch. So yeah, I expect Ghost of Tsushima. I almost forgot about these two games. Ghost of Tsushima will most likely be shown off there as well. And whatever Square Enix is cooking up with their Avengers project. I hope it's like a pseudo Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. I hope the God is, because I love Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and I would love to see that. I'd love to see, Marvel Ultimate Alliance rise from the ashes, and, and be like, hey, we're back, Because that's what I would like to see the most. So yeah, guys, that's my predictions for Marvel. And apologies for Kazma's video. I don't really have a script. It's just kind of more just shooting from the hip from this video. Just like, oh yeah, it's more like a discussion video than anything else. So tell me what your guys' thoughts and speculations and theories or predictions that you would like to see at E3 this year, all down in the comments below. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, affiliate, links are below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.